Well, how'd they do? Well, I got bored and I started thinking about the new gauges I have coming in and where I wanted to put them. So, as you can see, I can still see my speedometer. So I had this aluminum plate across here with rubber and it doesn't hit the windshield. So all these gauges now, when I get my two new ones, are going to be, so there'll be voltage in the middle and then oil going into the cooler and oil coming out of the cooler. So I might have to trim a little bit of this black off, but this is already adhered onto the screen, so it's not going anywhere. So this way it'll get rid of all this crap down here, all these lights, and it'll put it up here. So then I'll have Fahrenheit gauges, not Celsius gauges, and they're all going to look exactly like this one. So I got that done because I was bored out of my mind. And then I figured I'd make one of these. Look at that. You know what that is, don't you? You know exactly what... No, it's not that. Come on. So, now that I got my tow rope all fixed, and I got a couple of these coming for the tow rope. So this way I can put a loop onto it because there's no hooks. So I got to figure out a different way of doing something. So, I was thinking, what if a car has a trailer hitch? How are you going to pull it out of the ditch? There you go. Fits right over the hitch. And there you go. You can pull the car right out. So I just made this in, I don't know, 10 seconds. This isn't going to be the permanent one. This is just something I had laying around. So this way, when you're pulling on it, it ain't going anywheres. And it just comes right over the ball. It pulls forward. And it ain't going to go nowheres. And of course, if I wanted, I can put reinforcement braces on the back for pulling, you know. I can beef it up with That's right, with some more of this. I can put a brace across the back and the top and bottom if I wanted to, or bend them like a horseshoe shape or whatever I felt like doing. So I cut this out of a piece of my scrap, and I trimmed it off with this, my little Milwaukee saw. So yeah, so the battery's back over there. It's junk. It ain't doing nothing. It's just getting hot and it's tripping the heater. So the battery is shorted out. It was taking a charge, but the battery shorted out. So now if, say, somebody's stuck and you can't find a place to put a hook on the car, just drop this on the ball, and there you go. And have a ball. So I'm going to take this cheap one off. I got a couple coming from Amazon. You know, I bought a stainless steel double wall drinking thing. You unscrew the top, fill it full of 40 ounces of water, a couple little flavor packets of whatever you like. Screw the top on, shake it, you know, and then it's got a flip lid. You push a button and it flips open and there's like a built-in straw. So I'm like, this thing's cool. So I got it and I've been using the hell out of it. I mean, I drink 80 ounces minimum a day of fluids. I drink a lot of stuff. And just flavored water. So I go to rinse it out today, and we have these tablets. It's like an Alka-Seltzer looking thing. You fill the bottle up with regular water, you throw this in, put the lid on, shake it up, and it disinfects inside the stainless. So a lot of times, you know, I shake it up and I'll flip the cap open and squirt some water out, close the cap up, just so that disinfectant gets inside that little tiny straw that goes in the container. And so I dumped it out. I rinsed out it a few times, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what the hell is in here? It looks like rust spots all inside the stainless steel. So, needless to say, be careful what you buy on Amazon. It could say stainless, but it could have a mix of different metals in it. And I just saw some report on that about them doing that type of stuff. Oh, yeah, it's stainless. Well, yeah, sure, it is stainless. but it's not 100% pure stainless. It's mixed with other, metals. So you're paying for stainless, and you get the shaft, and then you end up getting a rusty drinking cup 4 months after you bought it. Now, Walmart only gives you 30 days or whatever it is. But yeah, and I said, oh, that's pretty nice. That, the warranty is long gone when this thing starts rusting out. I said, real stuff doesn't rust out. Stainless steel doesn't rust. So, God, I'm running out of place. I gotta go pick up that stand and put all these pieces on it. I didn't go get the stand yet because I'm too busy either being lazy or just doing stupid crap like this in my garage, making a tow hitch. So, gonna clean this up a little bit and gonna hit it with a little bit of paint, maybe pink, maybe not, and we'll go from there. So, I see quite a few people clicked on my video about the oil. Some guy says that he got a deal on his oil. The prices depends on what you get. I mean, if you get like a cheaper oil, the price would be cheaper. I don't buy cheap oil. You want to see how cheap the oil is? Go buy this right here. Look that up on Amazon and see how much this sells for. Anywheres. See what that one jug sells for. When you see it sells for $75, you're going to crap your pants. So, luckily, I got all my oils in order now, all my 530s, all my W20s, and these were like $24. And these are Mobil 1, full synthetic Mobil 1s, and see, advanced full synthetic, and it's got that Dextrose crap, whatever the hell that is, in there. And so yeah, at the moment, it's, I'll say 25, add just round it. But you watch what's going to happen in a few weeks or a week or however long it takes these idiots to decide how much they want to ramp the prices up and screw the Americans. And, yeah, did you see that? I put up a short picture. I don't know if it went or not. Maybe it didn't go. But I'll put a picture of what I'm talking about at the end of the video here that, Donald Trump was suing the IRS for $10 billion. And you can put your finger to your cheek when you say that. Austin Powers. $10 billion. Is that what it was? I think that's what it was. Guess what? They settled for I'm trying to pull this off the top of my head, so I may be wrong on this number. The picture will show you the true price. $1.779 billion that's going to be paid for by us, the taxpayers. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm not much of a taxpayer anymore, but yeah, isn't that a bunch of freaking crap? That he's suing the IRS and we're going to be paying him $1.7 billion. That president has made more money in the government suing people than anybody I've ever heard about in the world of any president. So that's really burning my ass about this guy. Now, I got to admit, I think I might have made a mistake by voting for him. Okay, maybe I did. Because I was too excited. I got caught up in the hype of, new guy, new plan, he's for us. Yeah, just like Obama was for the black people. Wrong. I think Trump's into this for his own sweet money. So something happened today that he had to rush back to the wherever it is, President Place. That big stupid archway, who's paying for that? He ain't paying for it. I don't know who the hell paid for that gold statue of him standing there like I don't know who he thinks he is. But I'm starting to think he's losing his mind, and I'm starting to think that he thinks he's like the second coming of Christ or something. I don't know what the hell's going on, what to think anymore, because some of the stuff that comes out of his face is like, what? So, yeah, I'm kind of, yeah, he's losing me. How many things can I do at once? Wrap this cord around. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm kind of been really tuning in now and seeing what's going on. And a friend of mine, we used to argue all the time because I used to defend Trump, and now I'm not defending him anymore because I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You know, his kids are getting rich with some, I forgot what kind of a deal he had for one of his sons. His other son, they said, was getting married, but he's already married. He got married on the 21st to some chick that I have no clue who she is. And I don't give a crap who she is. I don't care. I don't give a crap about any of the politicians. They're nothing but a bunch of scumbags. So, yeah. You think for a minute they care about you. You're wrong. I keep posting on Truth Social. Where's our Doge check? Where's the Doge check? You know? And yes, he did promise a Doge check. If at the $5,000 one, he says, well, think about looking into it. And then when it came down to $2,000, well, then it's, you know, then it was supposed to happen. But it ain't going to happen because he's too busy wasting the money on the wars and all this other crap going on in the world that is just nothing but a big distraction. So, you know, you may or may not agree with me. That's totally fine. That's okay. I don't care. It's all right. You know, everybody's got their own opinion, and some are good, some aren't. So I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and what I don't like what's going on. And it's just the rich are just enriching themselves more. I just saw a report on getting all the sawdust chips off my bench here without blowing them into my face. Somebody, oh, that's right. This has to do with the big dork Bill Gates. Bill Gates bought 360,000 acres somewheres out in the middle of nowhere. And then, won't you believe it, that they wanted to put a data plant there. He bought the property, if I remember right, but there is truth to this, I think 3 months before they were looking at the place, maybe 6 months, 9 months, a year, I don't know what it was. He knew what was going to happen. So he bought the land for like $2,000 an acre, and now it would end up selling for an astronomical price, so high I can't even remember what the hell it is. We're never going to win. If you think for 1 minute we're ever going to win, good luck. Us people that live from day to day, we're screwed. We're caught in the trap, you know? Anyways, this wasn't supposed to go in this direction, but it did. So, yeah. Yep. There's a really good quote. I can't look at it because I'm recording on my phone that I found that, you know, the more powerful people get, the more people serve them, you know, and so on and so forth. And Love and War, I think it came out of that book. I'll put it up at the end. And so, yeah, I think that's what's happening. If you cross Trump, you're out. Look at all the people that he's hired. Oh, she's a great lady. She's good. She's this, she's that, she's this. Boom, she's gone. Oh, she's an idiot. She's this, she's that. You know, but, yeah, shady. A lot of shady stuff going on. Anyways, that's it. I just came out to play, get my pre-mount set on the bike to where I want everything. Do it now so I don't have to goof around later. This I thought of while I was out here because I got the big honking rope. And then this way, if this hooks onto something or whatever, and I got, like I said, I got two big ones of these coming, so I can put it through the rope like this and then hook it onto a vehicle. And that's just what would happen with this, per se. it'll go around here then and hook onto the receiver hitch. No, it's not one of those. So that's it. I'm going to paint this, get a little color to it, and then I'm going to go in the house and relax. Oh, I fixed one camera in the house. I never fixed one out here, did I? Is this 720? 720? Wait a minute. What's this 720 stuff? What time is it? I gotta come look at my stupid car. Oh, my car doesn't even tell me. Oh. I gotta fix my clocks. I finally fixed one in my bathroom. This hasn't been working in 2 years. Survey says my link, I'm not even hooked to that. 932. It's 932. Yeah, don't hook to my link on your car stereos because it reports all of your phone information back to Chevy. All right, so yeah, I got one touch-up spot to do back. I got a rust spot. I got to touch up quick before I go back in the house. So, all right, everybody, that's it. Just another blah 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 video. Like I said, do me a favor, kind of just, you know, if you know somebody that watches my channel, say, hey, the idiot's back. You know, resubscribe and save him from hanging himself. All right, have a good one.